Joanne's picks. What's Joanne's?
Welcome to another episode of the Best Worst Podcast, the RAWW Live Show, with your host, Frankie J, anchors Mama Joe, T.O., and Tom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back for yet another week. You know what's special about this episode, everybody? It's number 29, and because today's 29, yesterday was 28. Tomorrow's going to be 30. Oh wait, no, tomorrow's going to be what's the date? 24. Tomorrow's going to be 25th. So yesterday was the 23rd, and we can fix that.
It sounds like paper towel math to me.
I don't know. I just wanted to start it off.
Thank you, paper towel mess.
But exciting. We're one show away from 30, which is going to be awesome. We do have an awesome guest showing up next week for us. If anybody's out there listening, feel free to drop a comment on any of the socials you may be listening on, which could be Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We're not on Twitter right now because I refuse to pay a premium fee to be on Twitter. So we'll just repost our replays there. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Is there anything new between any of you guys before we get things going with Todd and the news we can't use? Wow, don't all talk at once. Go ahead, Todd. Take it over.
Okay, let's start. 1982. Eye of the Tiger tops the charts.
Rocky.
Rocky.
Wow.
Great song.
What's Rocky?
Yeah.
Rocky 3.
Right, Mr. T.
Clubber Lang.
A pity to foo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that was a good Rocky. All right, let's go. 1969. Apollo 2 safely returns to Earth.
Yes.
05. Your hero, Lance Armstrong.
Why am I a hero?
I don't know. I figured you'd like that guy. Wins 7th Tour de France.
Yeah, but he's doped.
Well, did they take him away, Joey?
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah, he's forever a loser now.
That sucks.
You at least know the news you're talking about.
Well, I asked you. 1758, George Washington elected to Virginia House of Burgesses.
Of what?
Burgesses.
What's that mean?
I have no idea. That's what it was called back then.
Giant.
Representing Frederick County.
Okay.
You know where that is.
Yeah, of course.
2020, Regis dies
Ooh.
at 80.
What, today?
Yep, on this day, 2020.
So no more is that your final answer?
No.
That sucks.
Oh, it is your final answer. I liked him better on Regis and Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly was hot.
Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
1998,
Mm-hmm.
Saving Private Ryan is released.
What an iconic movie.
You seen that movie, Tom?
Oh, yeah.
When did...
It's about a local family.
Okay, now you got to elaborate. How do you know this crap?
It is about
He knows everything.
It's about the Nyland family of Tonawanda.
Wow.
Wow. Thanks for the information, Tom.
That's
Don't
a great
talk too
movie.
much.
1998 that came off.
Okay.
1851. Here's a great day for everyone in the UK. The Light and Air for All with no charge was the headline. And that was because the window tax was abolished.
What?
If your home had windows, you had to pay tax.
Wow.
So even like the huge houses would brick over their windows.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy to think? You're taxing everything. Talk about taxing everything.
Do you still do?
My windows. All right, let's see. What do we got? Machu Picchu is discovered.
Machu Picchu.
I bet you can't. You don't know who. Machu Picchu?
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
I was there and I still don't know how to say it. Machu Picchu?
Machu Picchu.
Do you know who
Kamala?
discovered it? No.
I do not know.
Kamala?
She hasn't even been to the border.
No.
Hiram Bingham.
Who's that?
That's who discovered Machu Picchu.
Oh.
That's a 7 wonder of the world, Frankie J. You should know that.
I know
But
Niagara Falls.
National Day, Thermal Engineer Day.
Who cares?
Do you know any of those?
No.
Obviously, we don't. We'd have way better cameras if we did.
It'd be much cooler if you did.
National Drive-Through Day. Now, there's something we know about.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What about National? Hopefully, my Boston Terrier doesn't fart day.
What's your favorite favorite drive-through, Frankie J?
I don't really have a favorite one.
You frequent them pretty
No,
late at
actually,
night,
I don't.
asking for free stuff.
No, I don't.
You don't do that
No,
anymore?
I wait for him to walk out to the dumpster to throw the good shit out and say, before you throw that out, There's nothing wrong with it. Can I have it?
You got a favorite fast food, Tom?
No, sir.
You liar.
I don't.
You don't like a Big Mac once in a while or something?
I
Like
haven't
chips?
had a McDonald's.
Come on, Miss
in-
Health.
I'm
No,
not even going to ask Joanne.
I don't eat fast food.
Tim Hortons?
Well, but no,
Drive-through.
no. Tim Hortons actually wasn't down here
Oh.
till God knows how long ago. Nope. The only drive-through actually is Dunkin', but just for coffee. I don't like. Nope.
Dunkin' coffee's better anyways, and I don't drink coffee. I don't know, but that's
Good for you.
what I've heard. National Tequila Day. That's something I know a little
That's
about.
good.
Mhm. I don't
Favorite
like
tequila, everybody?
No,
Do you
I don't
have
like
one?
it. No, I don't like it.
Patron?
Nope.
Yeah,
Patron, good.
yeah.
Nope.
Patron's good.
Don Julio?
Nope.
There's a one I came across. It's a mezcal called Netta. Fantastic.
Mm-mm. Not
Very
for me.
rare.
Not for me.
Casamigos?
Not for me.
George Clooney's. That's all right.
I like tequila. What a Samaritan Awareness Day.
Okay.
It's an emotional support and a listener. Thank your listeners today.
You're lucky stars.
Let's see. I got a couple more.
Jesus.
National Cousins Day.
How many
Everybody
do you-
has a cousin they love.
Yeah.
Don't love your cousin too much if you're down south.
Yeah. For some inbreeding people, do not call. We actually call in. We'd love to hear how that got started.
How about Tell an Old Joke Day?
That's annoying.
Did you know?
No.
Here's a quick fact on jokes that the oldest joke was found in 1900 BC. Do you know what that joke was about?
I hope you tell us.
A fart.
Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. We've been talking about a lot of poo and shit lately, and so have other
Yeah, so there you
podcasts.
go.
Even
Oldest
some
joke.
of the some of the top podcasts in the planet are talking about how their poop looks when it hits the toilet. So
Oldest joke in the
Ah.
world. Baby
Oh my
when
God.
when it farts, it smiles.
Must we?
well, I'm going to say this again. And this will be
Oh, poo.
I did not start the poo talk or the poo demic. I am simply sharing the news that's out there and that's popular. That's getting 1 million views.
Clearly, it started in 19 BC.
People started looking.
1900 BC.
Now that there's social media, it's just more prevalent.
Here's a joke, an old joke of the day.
Oh God, here we go.
A guy was asked by his barber, "How did you want your hair cut?" The guy responded in silence.
Huh.
That's how I like my hair cut. I can usually fall asleep. I can fall asleep in that chair. Tom's sleeping now.
Yeah, he's Gandolfini in over there. But
And it is also National Talk to Us Day. And on that note,
yeah, let me open the phone lines early today. If anybody out there is listening, they want to call in, go ahead, call in. But make sure when you call in to mute the device that you're on. Don't use speakerphone or use a pair of earbuds. That would sound good. You can also drop a text message or leave a voicemail, and we'll try to make the calls quick. So call in with your point, share with the story, and we'll see how it goes. But
do you want the results of the Facebook poll?
yeah, go ahead, shoot.
Joanne, I put a Facebook poll. I'm not sure if you voted on that. Had 22 votes. And we asked, are UFOs real?
Uh-oh.
Are you a what?
Are UFOs real? Unidentified
Oh,
flying.
are you? I saw that. I thought you said, are you a fuzz reel?
No.
Okay, I better go to the hearing doctor.
Did you
77% said yes.
did you vote?
Okay.
Have you ever seen anything weird in the sky, Joanne? You have a lot of lights. out
I
there.
remember that. Yes.
Not in
possibly.
Port Washington.
Yeah, me too, but I honestly couldn't explain it. I don't even kind of remember. I know that there was a bunch of us looking at something weird in the sky.
Well, one time we really thought it was a UFO, but it was a Con Edison plant in New York blowing up. We're like, what's
Oh.
going on? And it was a
Whoa.
Con Ed plant blowing up. And we saw it here in Port.
Interesting.
Yep.
T.O. has been having a great conversation with one of our fans of the show. He's, I guess, supposed to give us a shout tonight and talk a little bit about some stuff.
You never know. You never know.
But we are, accepting phone calls now. We'll
Tom,
see.
you ever seen anything weird in the sky?
Yeah, come on, Mr.
I
Spiritual Man.
I think, well, we talked about this earlier. I says I've seen comets and meteors and that, but never really that I would say like an unidentified flying object. No.
We've all seen one
The
of
thing
those.
I saw,
They're called airplanes.
I remember getting home at night getting out of the car, and I'm looking, and we're all getting out of the car. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And we're watching it. And then somebody else comes outside on their porch because it was like garbage day and people were starting to take their garbage out. And I go, look at, what is that? And the neighbor is like staring at it. And he's like, I've never seen anything like that. The light would be like here, and then it would go over there, and then it would be there. And it lasted for a while. And then all of a sudden it was just gone, just disappeared. That was weird. I don't know what it was. But I've seen a lot of comments too, because I drive home in the middle of the night, and there's meteors and.
Well, you guys get to see things. I mean, we're here when you're not as populated as we are, so you get to really see the sky.
Oh,
You know,
here we go.
Definitely.
What do you mean? Oh, here we go.
No, you know what? I got a good point to make about this.
It's true.
I have made this comment before several times that there are areas in Western New York, Niagara County, specifically near the Love Canal, where people grow tails. They have hysterectomies before the age of 30. Their families are all inbred or crazy or whatever. And there's a lot of sightings of glowing streets and stuff like that in Niagara Falls and surrounding towns, cities.
All right.
I hate to laugh, but you're kind of true. You're a little harsh there, but you're
You know
kind of
what?
right.
We're going to take a call from one of our friends of the show. Hey,
I wonder if it's Matt Fox.
loser.
Hey, how are you guys?
My eardrums are good.
So
What do you got?
Wow, the connection's terrible.
It sounds better than ever, though. Okay.
I can
Okay.
barely understand you guys.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you're it's all fuzzy.
They don't want us talking about it.
Let me call you back.
Okay, bye.
Let me.
They don't want us.
So I think is a Matt Fox. Anybody you guys know?
Oh yeah, was he commenting? Go ahead, read it.
Yeah. And he said he's going to call in.
Oh,
All
Yeah,
right. Is this
That's better.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
That's much better. Yeah. Hey.
What do you got? It's been a long time since we've chatted.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, UFOs. My daughter and I were driving to from way up north of us down to Rochester once during the winter, and we were driving on a stretch of highway. There was no cars, there was nothing, and we saw a big flashing light streak right across us. And we didn't say anything to each other for a few minutes, and then we were like, "Oh my God, did you see that?" And we, to this day, have no idea what it was.
We've all done acid. Just so you
Yep.
know.
Yeah, and we weren't drinking or drugs or nothing.
It would have been much cooler if you did.
I think it's a lot more normal.
I know we could.
Yeah, I could have seen trails, man. Nah, dude, I'm baked.
Yeah.
But no, I've seen some shit, but I was always under the influence of some sort of hallucinogen.
That helps you.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I saw trails. You know, like dark
That
shadows.
always helps.
Yeah,
or maybe sucking on a Canadian nipple tree.
yeah, that's what Todd likes to
That
do.
only gives you smiles and sticky lips.
Sticky lips, Todd over here. And
Don't Stones album.
do you know what's really stupid about that whole thing?
Yeah.
He timed it. He would do it for 30 minutes, and Sue will testify to that.
I did say that. Just back in my head. That's an
I
educated.
swear, you guys you never disappoint.
I've heard that a lot.
Just let them, just let them know ones that love us. I've disappointed a lot of people with my truth. People can't handle
I'm
it.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
No, people can't handle the truth. They don't want to hear the truth.
No.
Nobody wants to hear the
Oh,
truth.
Stu, listen to this. Next week for the 30th.
What?
Next week for the 30th episode, it's my birthday, and I have an old friend coming on who kind of inspired this whole raw thing, and she's from Canada. Inspiration.
Nice. We're in Canada.
I don't know. You'll have to figure that one out together. I have no. but she has the Abute accent. She's fun
Sweet.
and she's really cool. And she had me sing the national anthem for Canada in French, so it's going to be getting even.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But I thought that it would make you excited because
Awesome.
we have a fellow Canadian.
Are you going to ask her?
Dude. Yeah, Joanne and I will be together next week for
Right.
the show.
Right.
Way to hold out, Joanne. Thanks
Oh,
for
well.
telling us.
Excuse me.
Is
I
this a
told
secret
you.
CIA? Is this
Didn't
a
I say I was going to be in Lake
told you.
Placid?
Oh, you
Didn't I
might
say I was going to be like
Yeah, doing
the breaststroke.
Yep.
Up.
skinny dipping.
Got to keep the
Yep.
got to keep the Tiny Harding butt going, right, Todd?
Whip
Yep.
it out Wednesday.
Whip it out Wednesday.
Whip it out Wednesday. Oh God.
Tom, don't be disgusted.
That's National Whip It Out Wednesday, Tom.
Whip it out.
I didn't raise my finger.
My dog doesn't raise a paw when it.
I
shits
would
her
have
face.
guessed that the oldest joke would have been a fart joke.
Well,
You know, they're sitting around in the cave, had a little bit too much.
they shoot the shit,
Yeah. And then,
right? So you remember old school joking back in the day? It would be so canceled today.
oh, God.
I mean, look at
Oh, could you imagine like Archie Bunker?
no,
Could you imagine that on TV nowadays?
We'll
no.
start looking at all of them. Start looking at Archie Bunker, the Jeffersons. Oh my God. So
Jefferson.
much fun to
Yeah.
watch. Sanford and Son. Woo. I mean,
Oh my
they'd all be canceled.
yeah, it would be.
Oh my God. Yeah. They would be in jail.
Yeah,
Cheers.
that one wasn't too bad. At least
I
they
know.
all knew your name.
That was a good
Oh
one.
yeah, but Cheers is still getting
Good, yeah.
into the 80s. You know, the Archie Bunker was
Yeah,
the
it's
70s
different.
and Sanford and Son, a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I grew
but
up on Rosie.
Yeah, they're very racist.
oh, Roseanne is so canceled. She doesn't even care because she's like 90 now.
That's what shows I grew up on. TGIF.
Not 90.
She's pretty damn old, Joanne.
No.
Oh,
No,
she
she's
is
not.
not.
Well, then she had a really bad video day because I looked at her going, "Holy fucking, where
Well.
did you go?" Like she did not look like Roseanne.
She lives at, are you kidding? She lives in Hawaii on a huge farm. She's loving life.
Not the video I saw.
She's
There
fine.
she is.
She was pasty and
Yeah.
white hair.
She's 71. I guess to you that's old.
Yeah, I got borders. Well, it depends though. Age only has numbers when it doesn't. It's kind of like tomorrow's going to be
Oh,
today.
you sound like
Tomorrow.
you sound like. All right, I'm not going to say it.
No, you better now.
Don't.
Come
No,
on.
on.
don't say it.
Go ahead, Todd. You'll say it.
No.
The running.
Yes, running. Yes,
Yeah.
Are you-
Who's
right, right.
that?
Yeah,
Kamala?
you got it. Todd picked right up perfectly.
Jordan by today,
I love
which
it.
never happened yesterday.
Right. I love that one that you said last week, and then I didn't realize that. Oh my God!
Did you know
she
that
really say that?
A lot.
So, did you know that children of a society, they're children of the society.
Did you know that I'm burdened today by what?
What society?
What's
Yes,
gonna, I know. We're all going to start talking like this, and it's going to be
Yeah.
horrible.
What we said last week is going to sound like this week, but really it's this week because
This
last
week,
week is
that's
already here tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's bring
Oh,
Yoda,
good God.
bring Yoda back.
I'd rather have Helen Keller at this point.
Tomorrow, today could be yesterday if you really think about it.
What's that from? Frango Rock?
No.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh, I didn't watch Star Wars.
Oh my gosh.
No, I wasn't.
Wow.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
I was,
Yeah, really. Let's.
I was out playing. I was being a normal kid. I wasn't watching Disney and Star Wars. I liked Indiana Jones though.
Star Wars was like.
You had
Oh,
action
God.
figures you could play with.
I didn't. I had wrestling figures. I was
Epic.
Hulkamaniac.
Well,
Because you remember what he did at the RNC. What you gonna do when Donald Trump and all the Trumpomaniacs run wild on you, brother? And he tore his shirt off. It was sweet. Admit it. It was sweet. It was Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania at the RNC.
he's a scum.
Good luck. Good luck,
Thank
Kamala.
you.
Steroid junkie.
I just,
Yeah.
It was
he's
pretty
not
cool,
a good
too.
person.
He's not, but it was pretty cool.
Can he hype the crowd? Sure. Yeah, he's good at wrestling.
Right. Exactly.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Sid? Do you like Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan. Have you seen him lately? He was just on a show recently. He looks a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks really rough.
Well, he can't stand up straight. He's had 34 back surgeries, and I think his knees have been
Oh.
replaced a dozen times. And he takes
Wow.
painkillers all day.
Yeah, he's,
Tom almost
I tell
wrestled.
you.
You almost were a professional wrestler, weren't you?
Oh,
Tom, talk about that, Tom.
You're a Beastie Boy. Well, I mean,
Called Titan Tom.
what were those guys? Bushwhackers.
And we're all that spandex and that.
Oh, the Bushwhackers.
yeah. Bushwhackers.
Bushwhacker.
They all
one
have
of
their
the best.
tongues going out. Yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah, very interesting.
Wrestling was amazing.
It was. That's when it was really cool. And when they actually.
Canada has the world. I mean,
Oh,
I can't wait to ask her.
Ask her.
Well, I'm going to obviously ask her, what would Brian Boitano do? But I'm also going to ask her.
What would
It's from a South Park episode. And they said the greatest Canadian was Brian Boitano, and they kept on asking him what he would do. What would Brian Boitano do? He was a figure
Oh
skater.
my God.
yes, he was. That's why
Was he really good, Joanne?
Right, he was good, but he was also. I mean, I've met him, so
Of
Oh,
course. Of course.
He's all right.
well, then who better to ask? What would Brian Boitano do?
Yeah. Come on,
I have
Joanne.
no clue. Anything, he's very nice.
When did you guys talk about?
It was so long ago.
Outfit.
Skating outfits.
Yeah.
I had the hots for Dorothy Hamill.
That's really old.
That
Well,
is old. Camel.
How old were you?
Camel.
what?
Well, Hamill the Camel.
Remember
Camel.
Peggy Fleming?
Yep.
Peggy Fleming,
Peggy Fleming.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like Hawk.
JoJo Starbuck.
Right?
Billie Jean King. Well, that's tennis.
She wasn't a figure
She
skater.
wasn't a figure skater. She was a tennis player.
I know. I was joking. Relax, everybody. God.
But JoJo Starbuck. I actually was very good friends with her. I worked for her. She's a
Wow.
good girl. She's a good lady.
Okay.
Did you go to Starbucks?
But not the same star. Is it the same Starbucks? The football player at Starbucks? Is it?
Could be. Never know.
All right. I got
Oh,
to
no, Tom would know. He knows all this stuff.
Yeah, come on, Tom. Start speaking your mind over there. You're too quiet over there.
I was told not to interrupt anybody, so.
Oh, you fucking cocksucker.
Whoa.
just want to
Wait a
say,
minute. We're going to get.
Sorry about that.
Jeepers, I'm going to go suck on a maple tree now.
Yeah. Well, sucking going on over there.
Sticky lip.
Jibber, hey, pucker up, Buttercup.
Get some chapstick.
Actually, no. I ran out. Todd stole it.
How about some Vaseline?
All right now.
I know she has like 3 sticks on the top drawer.
Todd does an inventory when he stops. Todd, tell one of your stories of talking to your people at work, all the aliens that you see at night.
I love the people that shop at night. I
They're-
wouldn't call them aliens.
No, but they're different.
No.
Everybody's different. It's what makes us unique.
Okay. You don't want to go there. You gotta wait till you retire.
No, I don't have a problem with anybody that comes in there.
Yeah, but you love it.
I love it.
You got great stories.
People person. I used to not get along with a lot of people there, but no.
You're making friends though. You've been making a lot of new friends lately that hated you about a year ago.
Well, no, it was a long time ago. I got caught up in the Trump drama back then.
Oh.
I'll be first to admit it.
Yeah, you were a hardcore Trumper. I wanted to kill you.
Yeah, I still have my ways, but I'm not going to be mean about it.
Don't have to
There's
be
no
mean.
sense.
Joanne's got her thing too. She says the same thing, right, Joanne?
What do I say?
Fly your flag, but you don't have to be an asshole.
Yeah,
True.
it's true.
I do agree with that.
I think the best way we can combat all the stuff, because I think both sides can agree that they want us against each other. We just come together instead.
Come together.
There it is.
Right now,
What will conquer all, Tom?
over me?
Love will
There
find
it
a
is.
way.
I mean, that's
there you
it.
go.
It's pretty simple when you break it down.
All we are saying.
And I've been breaking down a lot of things, and I need your help, guys.
All right, go ahead.
I have a
Speak.
proposition for Ben and Jerry's, Perry's, any ice cream maker. I want to create a flavor.
A couple of them.
Yeah, I have a couple ideas,
Mhm.
and I want to donate the proceeds to mental health.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Call,
I have a couple,
call Ben and Jerry's. They're all about stuff like
I
that.
have a couple flavors, and I probably shouldn't. Should I say them?
No, you shouldn't say them because then someone's going to steal them.
They would, wouldn't they? Because they are great.
No, because we said it first, and you can say I own the rights to it.
I don't own crap to nothing.
You own it by saying it first.
Let loose, Todd.
How? Who? But who's
Okay.
who's to prove that we said it first?
We'll never know.
Well, if they come out with the flavor next week,
Take a risk.
Take a risk.
who cares?
All right. For those people with no allergies.
It's got peanuts. Okay.
Yes. We're going to call it Doing Nuts. Okay. The other one's going to be Doing Crazy.
And what's the difference between the two?
The one has nuts. The other one is like, got to be a cookie dough base with some kind of vanilla fudge swirl.
But then you said doing nuts, doing
Doing
crazy.
Nuts would have the peanuts.
But then you came out with something with cinnamon too.
There is a cinnamon raisin hell.
Oh, I love that. Sounds good.
My favorite one.
I wouldn't eat raisins in ice cream though.
For those isolators, there's leave me the fudge alone.
I like that. Leave me the fudge alone. I'm gonna start using that.
These are just 3 a.m. ideas that come across my head.
Well, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm gonna put them in.
What do you think,
All
Sue?
right.
Can you help us market these?
I mean, are
suckers?
they politically correct?
Absolutely. Ben and Jerry's, go for it. They're all about stuff like that.
We're all about.
They're only a
BJ's.
couple hours from me. We've been there.
All right.
They have a factory only a couple hours from here. You should definitely get hold of them.
Perfect. I will tell them I know you.
We'll say we know Sue's a loser,
Yeah, do it.
and they'll be like, "What does she look like?" So we can see her coming. I'll be like, "I don't know the fuck."
Yeah, we've been there a few times. It's an awesome
I'll
place.
be like, "You know what she looks like, right?"
And all the flavor.
I'll be like, "Send me a
Well, you
picture."
might know next week if Joanne's here.
Yeah, right. She ain't gonna call. She'll be like, "Oh no, my car broke down, and the Ritz Carlton was booked." And
Well, we're really close to
No,
Perry, so I hope they're listening and they hear that I'm going to be going to
Oh,
Jerry. So they
there you go.
yeah, we can negotiate some.
Tom's
Okay.
starting today. His fingers going up.
You guys remember the Ben and Jerry's store that wasn't too far from here?
I do not.
Maybe not.
It was over on like Kenmore, where Niagara Falls Boulevard is, right not far from
Oh,
here.
of course. Yeah, I know.
It was right there, but
Wow.
they went out of business.
I remember
don't know why.
Custard's Last Stand.
Yeah,
That place sucked. It just sounded stupid. Custer's. I always thought it was last. Like it was never gonna be open again.
That's that has some meaning. That Custard's Last Stand.
Yeah, I know it does with the wars and all that. But not a good ice cream shop.
No.
No,
When I
not
was
to
a
me.
kid,
Anderson's is where it's at in Buffalo.
it's so expensive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but so worth it. No, Joanne, what would you pay for an ice cream cone in New York?
Oh,
You know, I have no clue, but we probably pay about $4.50
now
for a
you
plain
guys
one.
pay by the dollar, or by the scoop.
No,
This-
we have a soft ice cream place that's very good and it's very famous and it's Marvell, not Carvel.
Is
And
it
I
a
think it's
dollar?
about,
Oh, so good.
Tom's a chef.
isn't it good?
Good.
How many dollops are in a scoop, Tom?
Marvell's the best.
how many dollops are in a scoop?
Yeah, come on.
What are you talking?
Come on, chef.
Yeah, what are you talking? You don't dollop ice cream.
All different
don't?
sizes of scoops. You can even ask Frankie. Frankie, get me number 24. Get me a 12.
I'll be like,
Jeez.
that's not my job. Get a
Sounds-
dishwasher.
Get Jeff to do it.
Sounds like a rip joint.
Yeah, give me the 24 scooper. That sounds like a porn movie.
So there is no dollop of ice cream.
No, well,
No.
a dollop would be a spoon. Right?
That would be like a spoon, yeah.
Only a dollop of Daisy.
I don't
Right.
know.
A
What's your
dollop of daisy. That's right.
You
Dollop
eat
of
fancy.
daisy, which
You
is
eat
a
fancy.
spoon.
Like a
Like
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that sound effect. That's it.
So if I have a fruit salad, I would put a dollop of whipped cream. Or
you
do I-
are a fruit salad.
Yeah.
then.
Yes.
You know what? If I have anything fruit, strawberry shortcake, or whatever, I'll use a whole container of whipped
Oh, I
cream.
know you will, you bastard.
I'll eat it all.
Oh,
Give me that whipped cream.
yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Have Dory make a
Container. What about homemade whipped cream? That is the delicious.
Only with the real vanilla bean extract, though.
Yeah.
Joy, or it's no
Yeah.
good.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Dory would throw real vanilla beans in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite pie, Sue? Do you make a good chocolate banana cream pie?
Oh no! Wait. Okay.
No.
She
Apple.
makes
Ooh.
Apple.
pie, but she still makes the best cherry pie, and I'm gonna take one home for my hubby.
Is that an,
I am.
Is that
I
an
will make a cherry pie for my buddy Claude.
is it an apple crumble?
Is it a Dutch?
I can do apple crumble. I can do apple crumble. I can do apple crisp. Oh yeah, it's all good.
She's good. She's good.
Oh, I wanna
Yeah. But
Nothing
she's
more
not
American.
Here she's not here in Buffalo.
Nothing more American than a Canadian apple.
Well, oh, so good. I'll be there in September.
Oh, yeah.
I might drop one off.
Stop at the bathroom first. What, Todd?
I might wait to eat till then.
Yeah. Well, you already don't eat. You look like you're Ethiopian and can fall through the holes of a shopping cart.
But
over
no one
there.
to eat like a bird. Pecker here and there.
Cheapers.
Wait,
I'll finish that later.
You'll finish that later.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about next week, and I'm excited that Biden dropped out finally. Thank God. Jeez. They're making a spectacle.
Crazy.
Walking tonight at 8:00.
He's supposed to, but
He
is it
is?
going to be AI?
Oh, that's awesome.
Stop it. Ay,
Come on.
ay, ay.
I'm joining with
I-
the AI.
Hopefully it's going to be real. It's not going to be AI. And guess what? If it was AI, you wouldn't know.
What if it's over
Yeah.
the internet, like COVID Zoom style?
COVID Zoom style. You never know. It could be.
Can't wait to hear what Claude says.
I know. We're waiting
I
for.
wonder if Claude's ever seen any UFOs.
We're waiting for CBD.
Oh,
right
of course he has. Yeah.
Sweet.
now. He's seen UFOs.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can't believe. Well, Frankie doesn't go out much. He likes the indoors. See, that's the thing. A lot of people stay inside nowadays. Back in the day, when you were outside all the time, living in your little hut.
People really say, well, it did do something like, I actually yesterday went to the new Grand Central Station and it is magnificent. So talking about like staying and home and not kind of venturing out as much, but because of what's gone on, but it's beautiful. And they spent billions. And let me tell you, you can see it. Beautiful, clean.
You know what's disappearing, Tom?
What's
Blue
disappearing?
skies.
No.
Remember a nice, crisp blue sky? Now it's so much pollution. You don't even see it.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, where do you people live?
Oh, geez.
Uh-oh.
I have beautiful blue skies. Beautiful blue skies here, and I'm in Pollution City.
Maybe my eyes got bad then.
Blue sky.
I just remember.
Yeah, we have lots of blue sky here.
Yeah.
You think so?
On my screensaver.
Oh,
Jesus.
I don't.
Jesus Christus.
Yeah.
Like, what are you even talking about?
Rocky Mountain High.
Why would you say?
Do
don't know.
are you guys in consensus that there was only one shooter?
Oh God.
I'm
Oh,
asking
here we go.
questions.
Let's ask the tough questions. Go ahead.
And I'm just asking.
all right. You know what I heard? I read somewhere that when he fell down, somebody cut his ear. It was dummy shot.
Okay. I have to
I
dismiss
love
it.
it.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, somebody cut his ear.
I heard that at first. I mean, as your first reaction, I could see you go there, but once you learn of the people who have.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
haven't heard much about the shooter, have we? I mean, I don't know. I've been working, that thing that makes you not go on the news or social media. Because I get my news from TikTok.
There was a number two.
Things that
Definitely.
make
What
you go,
is
"Hmm."
isn't
you
it very
listen to the-
silent?
If you listen to the three, the
What?
shots fired, if you
Uh-huh.
listen to them, you can tell that there's 3 different weapons fired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you?
There's yeah,
Different weapons, like
Yeah.
more than one person.
more than
Yeah.
one.
Cool.
And somebody who
She's
shot
that cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
and
She's
the
like cool.
the 4 or 5 that are shot by this other person are shot like in almost record time, where it would take somebody who they showed the fastest guy ever, and he can shoot off 5 shots accurately in like 0.7 seconds. This was like a little bit more than that, like a second or whatever.
But it could have been less if it was yesterday.
Well, yeah,
It was our burden yesterday, which is
so
gonna
I
be
don't
our
know.
burden
That's what
today.
the new talk is. But I did watch the briefing of whatever that name is. Did you notice her name is Cheater? Did anybody notice that? It's kind of funny.
Cheadle.
Cheadle, yeah, Cheater.
Oh, Cheeto.
I mean,
Who's Cheeto?
No.
Cheadle. That's the head of
The Secret Service?
yeah, that's her name.
Oh, she's definitely a dummy.
No, she's gone.
She resigned?
Yeah. You didn't know
Oh.
that, Cheapest. I
Thanks,
thought
Oyster.
Yeah.
I missed the news today. I just was watching everybody
that
tell her
was
she
yesterday.
okay, good.
Oh, so
Yeah.
she's
Shut up though.
Yeah, no, I just left it. Oh, well, we thought that was just too dangerous because the roof was very slanted.
Yeah, that was dumb. It had
really
no
slanted.
Tom.
Yes.
The party of diversity, you know, that Joe Biden pushes. Did you
What?
know that his Secret Service is filled with 31 people, sorry. And all 31 are white males?
I think
Well,
I-
excuse me. Can I say
I
something?
actually know.
Go
I
ahead,
actually
Glenn.
know
It's the
one of
Secret
them.
Service.
I actually know one of the Secret Service in the White House, but I can't. I'm serious.
No,
Yeah,
I believe you.
I know a retired Secret Service
Oh,
who was Cheney's bodyguard.
This kid's not.
Um,
All right, hang on. Who's turn? Whose turn?
Tom, who was
Let's
it?
reset. Go ahead, Tom.
I can't say his name.
Oh,
Okay.
no, yeah.
No,
No, I
I'm
forget.
serious.
No, I believe you.
Okay.
All I say is I worked with him at Salvatore's. That's all.
Well,
Okay.
that's enough for them to find him.
Yep.
Go ahead, Joanne.
So let's bring up the point. Should a 5'3" woman be protecting a 6'3" man?
No.
I'm really very how do I put it?
You're
There's a place for women.
You're short.
Well,
Yes, I am
Yep.
short.
yeah, you're absolutely correct. If there's a 6'4" woman that is capable to do the job better than a man, then put her in. But the fact is, you have to be in that job. You have to be ready, and putting somebody who's like 5'4" to protect and shield
How
somebody
come-
who's 6'1"
You
doesn't
know,
seem very smart.
they seem to have horrible times getting their guns in and out of the holsters.
Yeah, I saw that.
That seemed sort of weird to me. Like, I don't know. Like, don't you practice every day? And
I just feel like you have the look over here while
You know what,
something else
Sue?
is going on over
Sue,
here.
we're gonna move on to Claude Van Dam.
Play the Secret Service.
I get that.
Awesome.
We've been
Can't wait.
waiting
All
for
right.
this moment all our lives.
Talk to you guys later.
All right, let's see what CVD's got.
Ciao.
here.
What's
CVD, you're on the air, Claude.
I am.
Yeah, finally. What took you so long?
The 5'6" woman was not in the front line.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's going to fight with me now.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine.
That's fine.
About what?
No, the 5 foot. Would you please all grow up? There were 4 or 5 big fucking guys, some of them taller than others, who jumped on that fat thing and brought him to the ground after he ducked. And then the fucking supervisors. I bet that woman was a fucking supervisor. I have no clue. She wasn't sitting there the first one to jump on the goddamn person. She came in afterwards. My eyes, I'm blind. You didn't see that?
I saw that. No, I agree. I don't think. Yeah, there were 2 big guys there.
Take a look at it. Take a look at it again if you really feel that strongly about it.
Oh, yes,
Can you-
there were 2 big guys there.
Can you explain why there were 11,
Actually,
11 cops at the other thing and only 3 at the rally?
yeah.
Oh, Steve. From what I understand, they didn't even have the communications down between local, state, and Secret Service. They didn't have the same frequencies with a fucking handset. I mean, it sounds like,
A
I
setup.
don't care if budget cuts or whatever, this does not sound like a smooth operation from what I've heard. I could be drinking the Kool-Aid, but I don't think so. I'm hearing some very critical things about how this was botched.
I agree.
And apparently that guy who shot, whatever his name is, Crook was also after the Democratic,
Yes.
Biden.
So we can both agree that it
I
was
mean,
either
he was an equal opportunity, what do you call it?
shooter.
Interloper.
Yes.
Hey, there's
So we
one
can-
good thing. No
Yeah.
discrimination.
Well, and we can agree that it was either a big blunder or it was all set up. Correct. Like we can agree that those are the 2 options.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Well, from my position, I was riding with Biden, and now I'm kicking with Kamala, and I'm hoping we kick some fucking butt.
A lot of people.
I've been waiting to say that all day.
Claude, do you think that there was that kid was the only shooter? No, I want to. These are questions.
I'm not
being
laughing at the question. I'm
Oh.
just laughing at what Claude said.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I didn't hear the question frequently.
asked. Do you think that there was only one shooter still, or do you think maybe?
To me,
there
it
was-
sounded like one shooter. From what they're saying, it sounded like one shooter. Harvey Oswald did not come back, nor did John F. Kennedy. One guy on a tin roof that got away with it. Jesus. And he missed. Well, okay. I don't think we need to win our positions by killing the opponent.
No.
But I don't want Trump in office. And there's about 20 other people that deserve to not get reelected.
We all know that, Claude. We know you hate Trump. You're not alone.
No, I hate what he's doing. I don't know the man. I hate what he's doing.
To know the man, you must be the man. Is what
Yes.
What is he
Well,
doing?
no, because
What's he not
I've
doing?
What is
known
he doing?
this guy has reared his mouth. He's reared his mouth since the 80s.
Mhm.
He lived in New York,
Mhm.
and I'm sorry, I may be blind. I don't know if Joanne will support me on it. I got a good sixth sense, and that guy was a schmuck from the 80s,
I agree.
and he's still a schmuck. Only he's got more microphone now. Back then, he was just this fucking wannabe billionaire, wannabe part of the upper class, and he's good. He's good. He's good. Good. Great apprentice. Not a very good president. Not somebody who I'd want to have over for dinner. Not somebody I would want to have represent my beliefs and goals.
Well, unless he brought the kind of
And nor for my kids, and my friends' daughters. Absolutely not. I haven't seen anything that he has done well, except against the Chinese in terms of tariffs. This bullshit with how to get NATO to pay more money the way he did it. That's bullshit.
How about moving?
Yeah, they had to contribute more.
Moving the capital to Jerusalem.
Yeah, they had to contribute more.
Wait, what?
You know, I mean, I have my opinion, but
moving
Right, well, let somebody ask you another question.
moving the capital to Jerusalem was a big deal.
Yeah,
that was a good deal. Got you a lot of Jewish votes, didn't it?
I don't know. I think that was a good idea.
Yeah, I don't deny it. The man got a lot of Jewish votes because of that.
yeah. I don't know.
He got a lot of Jewish support. I'm not saying he's not for the Jews. That does not make a president. It was a bold move. You're right. I should have said that as well as the Chinese shit.
Yeah.
Because I said that's good. Somebody got the ball.
China.
But I don't believe his. I do not give him credit for his.
Okay, I got a good question for
right,
Mr. Claude so everybody can hear it. So what good things has Biden done?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, he brought manufacturing jobs back to the tune of I don't know how many hundreds of thousands. He is trying to deal with the climate and has produced a lot of jobs in putting out money to develop our infrastructure. Look at us.
Oh, wait. Okay, don't say it. Wait. I'm interrupting you, mister. No, wait. Infrastructure? What about that road to nowhere?
Only giving
Oh, I've been
Joanne.
Ding.
You've asked me a question, and I've only given you two. I've given you two answers. I've got two or three more. Do you not want to hear them?
Okay,
Or do you
fine.
want
I'll
to
hear them,
and
then I'll comment.
Okay.
Don't look here. Look there. Don't look here.
Okay.
Look there.
All right, Claude.
Don't look here. Look there. I know that very well.
Go ahead, Claude. It's you.
Okay. So, Infrastructure Act. Now, the CHIPS Act is pretty interesting because we rely upon Taiwan for our chips.
Taiwan.
We may engineer them. There's no fucking Intel is making a 3 nano or 4 nanometer chip now.
True.
Taiwan is. I assure you, China would like to be able to do that. Well, let's see. How can we do that now?
Oh, you can
our neighbor Taiwan,
Claude,
right?
You could say Taiwan and move there.
I have no listen. I have a little PC that's about as big as a hockey puck attached to the back of my monitor.
Oh,
that thing is so powerful, and the chips are assembled elsewhere. Let me tell you, it doesn't say "Made in America" a lot when you come to the electronics. Biden's bringing that back. I'm not expecting us to bring back making TVs in this country, but you're seeing what you need for this country to be a little more self-sufficient if suddenly it loses the ability to make chips, which were made where? China.
Yeah, we saw that happen too.
A lot of countries are moving out. So you're asking me about Biden. I don't want to get off the subject. So Biden is investing to make it attractive to do chip assembly in this country, even though we have unions with higher pay rates than you do in places like Vietnam, China, India. Okay? And he's saying, we're going to bring that production back. We lost the steel industry in the 70s. I was involved a little bit on the American side. I think that Biden, nobody's perfect, but Biden is fighting more for us than Trump has ever fought for us. And look at the man Biden who sits there and has realized country over power, country over ego. The man stepped down because he weighed the tea leaves. Let me tell you, do you think Trump is calling today Kamala Harris the worst person on the fucking planet? Give me a break. I do not want an asshole like that who has offered it'll be ready in 2 weeks. It'll be ready in 2 weeks. I don't want that man. I think there's one more.
We can't pretend that he stepped down on his own.
How about this? Electric vehicles. You all sit there and say that's bad. Why? Because it's being fueled by coal or by oil.
Because,
I don't say that.
I know why. Because the people that mine for it are carrying babies on their back, and it is very bad for the planet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
So
why
there
I
you
say
go.
that.
Developing.
Mining lithium is
That's right, we're
terrible
gonna
for
go-
everybody.
Yeah, and you know what? Lithium is almost yesterday. You watch the next couple of years. Sodium ion, and then it's going to go to graphene, possibly.
Well, why don't we do this,
Graphene has
Claude?
been in the works for 20.
That just means it burns.
You know,
hotter
those
and
aren't
takes a
rare
lot
earths.
more water to put
Those
it out.
aren't rare earths.
I got a good idea.
They're not rare earths. That's the thing. It's not rare earth. It's not, like, I'm going to make plutonium for the next 250 million years. I mean, that's what I'm reading because I do a lot of reading on the science side. But I think that Biden bringing that shit back home, trying to foster it, instead of giving it to one company and making you do it. I mean, which the government's really bad at doing. Whenever it does that, invest in a company, they lose, generally speaking.
Well,
But I think that, if I were to wake up in the morning and say, who's my president today? And I had to choose between Biden and Trump,
Oh, but he's not running.
I'm
So.
clear where I'd go. And if it's going to be, if it's Kamala Harris, who I know very little about, so be it.
I have a good.
And I'm not
question.
saying I'll vote for anybody who's against Trump, although I would. I'm saying that there is one person in our White House right now who's doing a pretty good job, and there's one that might be headed for our White House, which would be the first woman of color or woman as a president of the United States. I would not be displeased to wake up in the morning and say, "There's my president." You show me January 20th, Trump's coming. You'll find me, and hopefully Joanne will be out of the country.
I have a great question.
I don't need to. I'm ready to retire.
All right, quiet.
All right.
Quiet. Someone has a question for
hang
you.
on.
Yeah, I said my piece. I feel good now.
Hang on. All right, so you said
Okay.
your piece. Todd's got a quick
Oh,
question.
you want me to hang up?
No, I don't.
No.
Just one.
Well,
Just
we-
one.
Well,
This is not.
hang on. He's got a question for you, Clyde, and we do have somebody waiting on the line. So
If
go ahead and
if-
answer the question.
if they would have, or if whoever would have got the job done, and Trump would have been assassinated, do you honestly think Joe Biden would have stepped down?
Come on, that's an if. Who could imagine that Biden stepped up and said, "I'm retiring. I'm not going to rerun"?
Yeah. Do you think? What are the chances of that? Do you think?
That's it. Listen, I didn't imagine it 5 days ago. I didn't imagine that Biden was going to sit there and say, "You know something? For the good of the country, I'm not going to run for office again." No fucking way did I. I knew that they were discussing it, but I did not believe it would happen. So I hope that answers your
His
question.
donors were threatening to take the money away. That's what did it. After Chucky,
Whatever it is,
whenever
you ask
Chucky
me, I
and
think
Auntie
I'm
talk, you better listen.
Okay, I'm just going to make one comment. Quiet.
Joanne, one.
Quiet.
Yeah, then I gotta
I'm
go.
making one comment, and then you can let him go. We have another call coming in.
Yeah, we got
So
another
we'll
call.
take the other call. Okay. So the only one comment I'm going to make to you about the infrastructure. What about when we were driving over the Triborough Bridge and going into Manhattan? Oh, wait, is it Robert Kennedy Bridge now? And all of a sudden we saw this new road, but it wasn't going anywhere. So that's where our money for infrastructure
Joanne,
is being
I
spent.
have an answer for you. I have an answer. I'm sorry to interrupt. Have you driven down towards Manhattan onto the Triborough? That road is now finished and it leads somewhere.
It does not. I was just there.
Love you.
Okay. Love you.
Well, as always, we had a great political analysis from the one and only Claude Van Dam. who
Could you guys answer my question?
What was it again?
If they would have succeeded and Trump would have been killed, do you think Biden would have stepped down?
Not as soon as you did, no.
And if
No, not
if
as
he's
soon.
not if he's not okay to run in
Huh?
November here, what makes him okay to continue to run now?
Well, that I agree.
He's not.
He's not.
Okay, I was just
I
asking.
mean, obviously, you got COVID.
no, that's
Well,
not.
let's see what he looks like. He's on, I think, tonight at 8 or 9.
I gotta go
um,
home and watch.
But I look at the videos when you.
I'm going to take NyQuil so I can feel like I'm keeping up with him.
Yeah, I just look
Sleepy
at it
Joe.
as another leader trying to take advantage of the United States, and who would I want in there? Who do I
Alright.
think is more vulnerable?
Alright.
That's all. I mean,
Well, we got another call coming in here. I mean, I've had this person. I don't even know who it is.
you don't have to explain. We get a lot of calls
Yeah.
here on the RAWW Live Show.
You're on
Hello?
with hello?
Hi, this is Tarbas from New Delhi. I just wanted to ask you guys because it seems like there is a lot of chaos going on in the country right now, and we've been noticing it here in India because we have a lot of time and we've been seeing lots of the disgrace that is happening on President Trump and just the mass shootings that you guys are experiencing. Not sure if you guys are all in your senses or what is going on, but I'm just gonna have to call in and I just think that this reeks of inside job.
Hello?
What was his name?
Oh, did he hang up?
Yeah.
He
I don't
says
know.
it reeks of an inside job.
What was his
Well-
name again?
I don't know.
I don't need. Yeah.
Thank you for
Tarmac?
calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for calling.
Tarmac?
I mean, I think it could be. Could be.
I think it does reek of an inside job or real incompetence.
I mean, we do it in
that's-
every other country. Why would people think we don't do it here?
Well, let's say this. It stinks of some stinky ass cheese.
It does.
Every country we put in who we want.
I don't
Tom?
like stinky cheese, Tom.
Yeah, Tom's very quiet.
Tom,
I'm just
Tom,
taking
you know-
it all in, man.
this has been a very rough week for Tom because, like I told you guys before, this is the year of the truth. He's just been overwhelmed. I mean, I feel bad for you. I feel the overwhelming.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, no, I feel you, Tom. It's
I've been
almost like,
listening to Frankie's uncle and
well, it's almost like dating a girl for so long, and then your buddy goes, "Hey, man, she's been cheating on you," and you're like, "No, there's no way, dude. Like I see her all the time."
oh
And then it comes to find out that your buddy was right,
yeah, and
you just
then you find out your buddy was the one that she was cheating on, right?
no. Well, hopefully not. You feel bad.
That would be really awkward.
That is the way I guess a lot of guys' friendships start and end.
They friend zone you, right?
Guys are easier.
Joanne, do you believe in guy friends? You better say no, or I'll kick you off the show.
Do I believe in guy friends?
If I have a wife and I'm a husband and she says, "Oh, I have guy friends. They don't want anything to do with me," blah 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 blah.
Well, that's a good poll question.
Yeah, do you believe
That
in
is a good poll question. However, I'll be honest with you. I had a guy friend
No.
when I met Claude, and I made them friends because it was a guy friend that I was very, very good friends with. We actually had a deal where we said if when I turned 30, if I didn't marry somebody, we would marry each other. That's how close we were. And what ended up happening is I met Claude when I was, thank God, 29. So late for my generation.
You made the right decision and went with
Oh
Claude.
yeah. But the thing is that I had to introduce him to my husband because I think it's difficult. I don't know how happy I'd be if he had a female friend.
See?
So I agree. I say no, it doesn't work.
Thank you. I just wanted to squash that.
Yeah. But now we've got Matt Fox. He said he's sorry, guys. I'm one with the water. Next week, a story to be told. Okay, he's one with the water.
He definitely sounds touched by an angel.
Yeah, right.
Look forward to this call.
Putting the poll up, can married people have a friend of the opposite sex?
No. Don't
No,
even put the poll up. It's no.
doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
I think a lot of people are going to disagree.
No, because a lot of these
See?
guys will say,
I put yes, no, or it always turns out with friends with benefits.
okay, that's a good poll.
Okay.
We got Joanne sucking
Oh,
down
let's-
the liquor over there. And I think
Tom,
No, it isn't. It's just water.
Tom's been quiet. I wanted to highlight Tom a little bit here.
Yeah.
Tom, I was trying to explain the raw live blend to a whiskey connoisseur that I know. Could you please help me? Because I really honestly have no idea.
Well,
Thank you.
who's the whiskey connoisseur?
My friend Dan, DC. I call him Dick Cheese. He's not going to like it.
Well, there are various blends of bourbons and
cheese.
there's various blends of bourbons and rye. And the youngest, all I can say is the youngest bourbon in there is a 1-year-old, and the oldest is a 7-year-old. Other than that, it's a mixture of different ryes and bourbons. I
See this
there
way?
are some pretty expensive bourbons in there. There are actually some Blantons. Some of this distilleries too. Of course, Blanton's is made from this distillery too. I just when I create when I blend whiskey, I blend it to hold up not only to water, but to if you put ice in it, you still have the aroma and the taste. So that's how I blend. because I see it from a chef's perspective. You want aroma, you want flavor, you want texture. To me, when you create food, that's all part of the tasting and the experience.
You should go on the show, Chopped.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff you can learn from, right?
Did you know Bigsy was on that show?
Yeah, he got chopped in the first round. This shit was too spicy. He about blew the drawers off the judges. I remember that.
Chef Tony, if you're out there,
we love you.
God bless you, man. We love you. You're very talented.
Have you ever met anybody?
I like potato chips in a pile of mashed potatoes and a sprig of rosemary.
Most famous person
That sounds good.
or that you've served?
What?
Most famous person that you've served?
Actually, I had a very good conversation with Barbara Eden. I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh wow!
What a delightful person.
I bet she was.
Really, and beautiful. And I remember she was dining, and she said to me, she goes, Chef, I'm a vegan. And I said, okay, no problem. I said, well, we could take care of you, but just what a beautiful person she was, inward. And I mean, it just, and one of the local hockey players, actually, two of them was Mike Robitaille, very fantastic person, and Jim Schonfeld was a sex saver.
I did shots with Mike.
Fantastic, Robitaille. Very nice people.
He bought me a couple drinks.
Very down to earth.
He used to sit behind me in church.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
So is that why you were good at hockey?
No, probably had nothing to do with it.
We actually do have another call coming in. Let me go ahead and take this. Let's see who we got here. Hang on.
What the?
Who was it, Chewy?
You're on the air with RAWW Live.
Yo, what it do, RAWW Live? This is Sidechain.
Hey, man. What's going on with you? We haven't heard from you.
Yo, I just wanted to call in real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear me good. I'm in my basement, but hopefully I'm coming in. What was that, Frankie J?
Who are you going to vote for in November? Kamala or Trump?
I'd rather not get into or discuss who it is I vote for.
Why not?
Just because I know politics cause a lot of problems. And
so what?
Just get out and vote.
I like that.
I have to say, coming from the African American community, we just been trying to get as many people out there voting as possible. And that's about all I can tell you is get out there and vote, do your thing. But I'm running out of minutes, so I'll try to call back next week.
All right, thank you.
It sounds like he's in
sounds like he's in a tunnel,
like a torture chamber.
I hope he's okay.
What's he really doing?
Well, he said he was in his basement.
He said he was in his basement.
Maybe that's the only place his wife
But
lets
he
him.
was calling from an Obama phone. Remember that?
Yeah. He's out of minutes. It is the end of the month. And it's funny because we're almost out of time here too. On the 27th, it's Todd's birthday. We really don't care about that one. Because what he said to me earlier was, don't buy me a gift because I'm not going to buy you one. Because my birthday is on the 31st. But on the 31st, which is Wednesday, we're going to have an old-time friend of mine who actually was one of the ones that got me into this whole social audio thing and was kind of an inspiration behind the whole thing that we got going here Raw with everybody here. And she's got a lot of really cool stuff. Joanne's going to really take a liking to her. She's really fun. She's from Canada, Canada. So we look forward to having her next week. But
what's RAW stand for?
Ready, able, willing, whenever.
There you go.
Well, you knew that.
I know. I'm just.
Are you asking me that?
I like hearing it out loud.
Dummy.
Gets me going. You know what I mean? Gets me ready.
Get your juices flowing.
Yep.
That's good. But to all of you out there, thank you for listening. And if you could please, we never really ask for this, subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel. Join our Facebook group at Raw Chat. At RAWW Live is our YouTube. Like I said, everyone, thank you for the support. And we'll be here next week with Christina Howley, who's awesome. And we will see you all next week. Thanks for being here, everybody.
This show was brought to you by RAWW Live Productions and produced by Frankie J.
Peace in the Middle East, everybody.